Hey guys, so I love it when everything just lines out as it's supposed to. It might be something that happens early on in my day and it just pricks that thing inside of me that gets me on the tender side so that later on I can be presented with a situation or someone's life and can feel it a little bit deeper. And that's been happening all day long. I've been laughing, just so much joy, overwhelming joy. And then there were moments that I was super reflective. And as I moved into my evening, got my kids all settled in their different places and got to the gym, I was listening. I always start out my workouts by listening to, for me, it's praise and worship music. A lot of it, I have to kind of fast forward past it because it starts getting into law. And, you know, I'm like, meet law, because I know that we are covered by grace. And so just a song came on and it had me in such a beautiful place as I was warming up on the treadmill. And I posted something as simple as, you know, I'm so glad that you made it today. I'm so glad that you're alive and you didn't die. And, you know, so jokingly, people were commenting on it, and I got a couple of messages, and actually got a message from somebody who basically let me know that they didn't feel like it was appropriate to say something like that on my Facebook page. Just to point out that it's mine, it belongs to this girl right here, but that's okay because I accept you and love you. And I actually told this person I was making this video and why after we worked through some of the issues that they had. And then it just hit me that it's been a while since I gave you guys a good understanding of what my page and my existence on social media is for. I have been living in a glass house for some time, and my children have too. We talk about it openly, that this is how it is, and we talk about concerns. They also do it with their friends, and we just we're just out there, and we live open and honest, and life sucks sometimes, and we let that through. And sometimes life is hard, and we let that through, and sometimes life is glorious, and we let that through. So I share a lot about my family on my page, and I share a lot about my spiritual walk. I share a lot about my fitness walk because I've had extreme transformation, over 80 pounds and some 70 plus inches. And I know if I can do it, you can do it. And I share a lot of different things. And sometimes I say things like, I'm glad you didn't die today. And the reason why I say that is just in case you were wondering, like this other person was wondering, maybe what my target group is. I know that the majority of you guys are A-okay, and you probably don't need me, and that's okay. Maybe you come around because you like to laugh at me when I do stupid stuff, and I'm cool with that because I do that on purpose, so you'll do that. And sometimes you just want to see my beautiful children because they're gorgeous, so maybe that's why you come around, and maybe you are A-okay. But I want to let you know that I have thousands of folks that are not okay. They're just not okay. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with that. It just means that life has gotten sucky for them and they're not okay. And so when I talk in that way, it's because I'm speaking to those who I know show up every single day and watch and read. And I know of the intimate, beautiful, extravagant conversations that we've had in private, where they have chosen to live again, and they have chosen not to, and they've chosen not to, and they've chosen not to, and they've chosen not to, they've chosen to try again. And so what I'm telling you is that I'm always going to speak to what's on my heart. If you like it, great, wonderful. I am so grateful. I want you to stick around forever because that's how long we have together. But if you don't like what I share, and you don't like the way that I share it in my crazy wild gypsy follows the moon's time frame, redheaded Irish Leo crazy mom of 30,000 children, if you don't like it, I'm giving you an invitation to walk away. What I'm not going to do is justify myself or speak to you about something that doesn't involve you. I'm not going to do that very long. And this is about saving lives. See, you're okay. but thousands are not. So while you're griping about how stressed out this Christmas season is and how it's so stressful because you can't find the Patagonia over the Columbia, and you can't figure out if you're going to buy this car, or your children who have everything they could ever want or need are getting picky about what you've bought. I have folks on my page who will give their children nothing for Christmas except for what the local thing that's passing out free gifts will be able to give them. And I have mothers and fathers who are only not killing themselves because their children are still here, and they just don't want to do that to them. But as far as how they feel about their life, okay, so when I speak, if it doesn't apply to you, just scroll right on past. If it does, have a listen, have a read. Otherwise, I love you. Word.